Hey, I'm Alex from Marc's Mobility. In this video, we're going to show you a rear-wheel drive power chair by Merits, so stay tuned. What we have here is the Merits P310, which is also called the Regal. Now, don't get this confused with the P312 because they do look similar. So this is the P310. It is only a rear-wheel drive chair. Like I said, they have a chair that looks just like this, that the seat can swivel with a seat lift. That is not this unit. That's called a dueler, also by Merits, which we do sell as well. But this particular unit is the Regal. It is only going to be a rear-wheel drive configuration. Now, rear-wheel drive means your main drive tires, which your motors are pushing, are going to be in the back of the chair. So you'll see in a minute when I drive this, that's the front end is going to swing around as compared to the back end. So a front and a rear-wheel drive chair do turn a little bit differently. So do ask about that when you are purchasing a chair from us. Now, a rear-wheel drive chair, some people like it, some people are used to the way it turns, and it does perform better with climbing over thresholds or outside, just based on your weight is over your rear tires, so your traction and everything else is going to be better on a rear-wheel drive chair than a front-wheel drive chair. Now, this unit has a 300-pound weight capacity and is going to have a top-end speed of about 5 miles an hour. Merits lists up to 18 miles drive range. I would scale that down. I would feel comfortable saying 12 to 15 mile range because it has 35 amp batteries in this unit. Merits does seem to have a little bit stretch of what their total distance is. So I'm going to go with more of a 12 to 15 mile range. If you're buying this scooter, that's what you're probably going to get. Now, we do sell batteries, not just the batteries for this unit, but for all other units on the market. So if you're needing batteries, give us a call. We can drop ship you those all over the US. Now, this particular unit here is going to come with a 20-inch seat. I believe you might be able to get it in an 18-inch seat as well, but it is going to be a 20 wide by 18 deep. I believe you can get an 18 by 18 as well, but this one is just going to be at that size. Now, I like to physically measure the chairs as well because what they tell you online is 24 inches wide. Now, that is going to be accurate at 24 inches wide at your wheelbase. This is actually measuring 23 and a half at the wheelbase, but with a 20-inch seat and your armrests where they're at, you're going to be at 25 and a half inches. So do know you're going to need about 25 and a half, let's just say 26 inches to clear a door frame with this unit. Now, the armrests are expandable. You can move them out to have more room in between the armrests, but that's going to be the minimum distance that you're able to get is going to be 20 inches in between the armrests. Now, both armrests do flip up for easy access, and they're also height adjustable with this knob right here on the back of the unit. Unit does come standard with a seat belt, and it is going to have a spring-loaded seat, so you can push the seat all the way forward if you need to store this. Some people ask this question a lot too that's not listed online is, hey, when the unit's fully folded down, what's the highest point? That's going to be your joystick knob at just under 30 inches. So if you're trying to put this in the back of a vehicle, 30 inches top of the joystick is going to be your highest point. Now, you do have a headrest that's adjustable as well, and like I said, this is straight up, so you do have probably 110-degree limited recline on the seat. Seat also does swivel. You're going to have a handle over here underneath your right thigh. If you lift that up, you can swivel it left or right, and it does lock, I believe, every 45 degrees. Unit comes with a foot plate in the front. Not a lot of adjustability on the foot plate in depth-wise, but there is some adjustability in the height of the foot plate. Standard from the factory, which you're going to get without making any adjustments, is you are going to be about 17 and a half inches top of the seat to the foot plate, and then top of the seat to the ground is going to be about 20 inches. Now, that does sit on a post, and there probably is about 2 inches of adjustment. A lot of chairs typically are going to give you that 20 to somewhere to 22 inches seat to ground height, but this is at the lowest height, and you're 20 inches from the top of the seat to the ground. Now, I do want to mention you have solid tires all the way around. You're going to have 8-inch solid caster tires in the front. These are going to swivel around when you're driving, and you're going to have 10-inch solid tires in the rear of the unit. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn this unit around, so I'm going to show you something in the back of the unit here. You do have anti-tip wheels in the back. That says it can go up a 12-degree gradient. I don't know what that equates to in actual degrees. It just said 12-degree gradient. I would believe probably somewhere in that 8 to 10-degree slope you'd be able to climb with this particular unit. Now, in the back over here, you do have these little silver handles here on both sides. Now, if you actually twist these, I think they're going to twist outwards. So they twist outwards. What that's doing is that's disengaging this wheel, so you only are going to have power with one wheel. Now, I'll tell you on the Regal, a lot of other chairs, when you put one of the wheels in neutral, it's going to flash and it's going to beep at you. The Regal will actually just turn in a circle if only one of the wheels is disengaged. So that's one thing that a lot of people do. They'll put it in freewheel, they'll push it around, they'll go to drive it, and they'll say it won't respond. Always check these levers in the back. They should be facing the same direction of your tip wheels. If they're perpendicular to your tip wheels, it means you have it in freewheel. Also, Merits did have different colors for this unit over the time, but they keep rapidly changing what they have. So red is the standard color. If you do want a different color, ask us. I can't guarantee they have different colors, but I think they used to have blue. They might only have red now, so just note that. If you've seen older videos with different colors, Merits does change what they import, so sometimes they don't always have all the colors, but red is going to be the standard on this particular unit. I also give you a measurement that says overall length. And overall length, if I'm measuring from that back tip wheel to the front of the foot plate, I am at 39 inches. And that is actually good because a lot of manufacturers and even Merits back in the day used to measure it with the foot plate up, and they would tell you 31 inches. Well, unless you're a bilateral amputee, you're going to have your foot plate. So you are at about 39 inches overall turning radius, or overall length, which is going to give you somewhere with a rear wheel drive, I believe it's about 21 inches of a turning radius on this particular unit. This does come with the new Lynx dynamic joystick. It is easy to use. We have a speed dial up here. So really the Regal is going to be a great unit for somebody that wants a unit that's going to perform inside but also outside. You are able to take the seat off this unit and take your batteries out, and then your base is going to be 97 pounds. So just think about that. If you do say, hey, I want a full-size chair, I don't want to lift, but I have strong people around me that can lift 97 pounds. It's not like this is what I classify as portable, but you can take the seat off, take your batteries out, and then your base with your motors and your wheels is 97 total pounds. So once again, this is the Regal P310 by Merits, and go ahead and follow me outside. I'm going to do a little bit of driving demonstration on this unit. So what we have here is the Regal P310 by Merits. This is a rear wheel drive chair. Rear wheel means you see how the rear wheels are staying in place and the front end is swinging around. Front wheel drive would be the opposite, but this is a rear wheel drive chair. 300-pound weight capacity, 5-mile-an-hour top end speed. Now they list 21-inch turning radius, but they're listing without the foot plate. So it's really more like 29 inches with the foot plate down, but they were measuring just from center wheel to center wheel and what that turning radius is. So just want to let you know this unit is about 39 inches in overall length, so you would need quite a bit more room to turn than 21 inches of what they're kind of saying online. But it's going to be a great unit. It's very comfortable. Seat back is adjustable, you know, with the spring-loaded handle. You can also swivel the seat with the handle underneath your right thigh. And then go ahead, I'm going to show you with the grass out here, it's not going to have any problem going through terrain like that. Do remember, we are in Florida. We do have a hurricane coming. It has been raining a lot, so this is saturated grass. I would recommend probably keeping it on hard, compact surfaces, but I'll show you that I can still go in the surface over here. So like I said, it's wet over here, but it still has no problem going through the grass. I mean, it's not like it's an all-terrain, off-road power chair. We do sell some of those as well. But if you're looking for a chair that, hey, I need to get around my yard, but I also need something that's not overly huge, and I need something I can still use inside, go ahead and look at the Merits Regal P310.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.